in a field near Hailsham for 4 days and 3 nights only. Welcome to the Strange Games Festival. You are listening to SGFR, the podcast radio station for the festival. Now broadcasting our shameless promotion, featuring a nearly useless tour of the Strange Games Library.
The Kodamas themselves. What does Kodama mean?
Oh, I don't know. Does it say in there?
Let's find out.
I didn't bother to look it up.
Kodama, the tree spirits, allows players to grow a tree by placing branch cards in clever arrangements, being careful to leave room for future growth. At the end of each round, one Kodama will award you points for how well your tree suits its needs. With beautiful art and innovative tactics, Kodama is a great game for the whole family.
It's a reasonable summary of what the game is.
I confess I bought a copy because it conformed to those, and it is very pretty. And there's something gentle, probably because I'm a bit of a secret tree hugger, that about you get this.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, I better tell folks that 2 to 5 players, about half an hour's worth of playtime, give or take. Last game we played.
I think we took a bit longer than that.
How many players were? Mind you,
we had 4 players.
Yeah.
Most people were new to it.
Yeah.
It took more like an hour.
Yeah. It was an okay hour. I enjoyed that hour.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it was dragging,
No.
but I think half an hour is a bit.
Yeah, well, I suppose if you're really kind of.
Once you knew what you were doing and you were just placing, yes, half an hour
and
makes sense.
If you didn't stop to smell the bark.
Yes, and go, oh, isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
Which I do regularly.
Yes. That's a stretched out hand size box.
I bet that'd cover my whole face.
Does it cover?
I can see your ears.
Right, so if you look for my head, then imagine something that covers my face but you can see my ears poking out either side. It's that sort of size. I think we've hit a new way of measuring games.
Measurement.
Against people's heads.
Look Find this Simon's, particular person.
Yeah, it's like, who's the biggest headed person likely to be at the festival? Yeah, let us know, okay? If you see a really big-headed person, let us know, and we'll get them to help measure some of the games. It's got the word Kodama, which we've just worked out is tree spirit.
A Japanese tree spirit.
Japanese is the right phrase, isn't it? It does have that lovely oriental feel to it. And you start off with your central trunk, each of which has one of the symbols of one type or another: a growth, a caterpillar, mushrooms, clouds in the background, or maybe a star, or firefly. Is that a firefly on your?
What did you say? The first one, growth.
A growth.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's mushrooms growing on that one.
Yeah.
That's a growth, and flowers growing underneath.
Oh, okay.
So it's a growth.
All right. I don't know. A growth on a tree makes me think of something slightly nefarious, like it's gone a bit mouldy.
These are not mouldy trees.
No.
They're ornate and like contorted hazels in a way.
I like that.
Yeah, they're great trees, aren't they? And they don't produce hazels, but never mind. Or do they? I don't know. I'm ignorant. I'm a different type of animal ignorant. Used to be pig ignorant, but then, I got upgraded.
I thought we settled on Dago.
We did, but I'm now thinking platypus.
Platypus ignorant.
Yeah.
They're pretty dumb.
Their mothers love them. Excuse me.
They can make their own custard.
That pause was brought to you by good taste. Right.
You have to put you did this naughty last time.
Did I?
You did.
Yes.
Put it at the bottom.
Yes, so it
So
actually is.
you can't grow your tree into the ground.
Yeah, unless it's a yew tree, which this is not. Yew trees, they propagate by the branches reach out, they hit the ground and they root again. So it's really hard to age a yew tree. And a yew forest are ancient as the organism spreads over the area.
Yeah.
And they're beautiful places to wander. And there's a serenity. But these are not yew trees.
No, these are not yew trees. These have to stay above ground.
Yeah.
we have to, first of all, we get given 4 Kodamas at the start of the game.
Right.
And there are going to be 3 rounds, so we're only going to score 3 of these, and it's our choice which ones we score. But this gives us a bit of a hint to what we might want to be sort of aiming for as we're growing our tree.
Yeah, so it's, if you like, we've got a little insight into the potential future of what the tree spirits are going to like, and we get to choose which one, as Laura has just said. For example, I have here of score 3 beautiful points for each branch card on your tree that has a caterpillar or mushroom on it. And each Kodama happens at the end of a season, isn't it?
I've accidentally got the sprouts. Have you got the sprouts?
Sprouts?
Yeah. So we've accidentally picked up the beginner Kodamas.
Oh.
That's the introductory
Right.
version.
Okay. We didn't play the introductory.
No,
played the
we just went
exciting.
straight in.
That's why they were so much more fun. I thought those were a bit pedestrian.
Yeah, I just thought these look really boring.
Yeah. Here we go. You score 4 points for each branch card with your trunk's feature, which is the feature that starts in the trunk, that's within 2 cards of your trunk. And that happens as you kind of grow your tree in sections.
Score 5 points for each card on your tree that touches 3 or more other cards. So that means that I want my tree to be super branchy, which is conflicting with the way you gain points throughout the game. In that sense, you want to be growing long and thin, but in my goals, I want to be bushy.
Here we go. Score 4 for each card that touches your trunk card. And for it to legitimately touch your trunk card, it must have a branch touching an existing branch. At a push, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 possible exit points, but some of them are so closely connected, there's no way I could separate them out.
That's true, because you can only cover 1 card when you place a new card.
Yeah.
So there's a central shop of 4 cards, and you take turns taking a new branch and adding it to your tree. And
yes, we're lucky some of these have multiple items on, which is going to help the scoring. Here's one with 2 caterpillar and a firefly.
When I first got this out of the box, I was a little bit confused about how you build a tree.
Yeah.
Because every card looks like an end.
Yeah. Now you say it, you can really see it.
Yeah. So it's a really interesting sort of way of propagating, is that you just have to put the base of your new branch onto somewhere connecting that has bark.
Wood must touch wood, folks.
Yeah, more
Must
or
be
less.
seen to touch wood.
Yeah. But it doesn't have to be the same width. What do you want for points?
I don't know. Oh, 3. Can I have 3 of them, please? Sympathy. I want sympathy for points. What do you want, sympathy? When are you going to get it? Never. It's like, what are you going to get instead? You're told to buck up. What did you like most about this game when you came across it?
I really like the mechanic of it. This curious little sort of placing, growing, organically building out a tree.
Yeah.
It's not like many things that I've seen. Like, I've got a tree with a U-bend in it at the moment.
Whereas mine has a long tendril stretching out because I'm desperately grabbing as many linear points as possible. Because and this is one of the things I like, because you get involved in your own tree. One of the things I like is how precious the tree becomes to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you nudge it and you go, oh, I've broken my
no.
tree.
Yeah. And later on in the game, if you manage to get past the top score on the scoring sheet, you win a swing. And on the swing is a Kodama, swinging happily with the most sweet, content smile. I recommend it. It's a good game for getting over a hangover, I feel.
Oh god, this would be perfect for that.
Ah.
I could definitely see me playing this on a hangover and just thinking, oh, I'm building a nice tree.
Yeah.
All is well.
You've been listening to SGFR, the podcast radio channel
for the Strange Games Festival. Your hosts have been Laura, Craig and Andy. And if you'd like to come on the show, message us on the Festival Radio channel on the Strange Games Discord server.